Now, dressed in all black, Congress leaders took to streets on Friday as they held a nationwide protest against price rise, unemployment and the goods and services tax hike on essential items. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was dragged away and many netas have been detained. Police had denied permission for the protest that included a PM house gherao plan.
Wearing black, the Congress took to the streets on Friday. From the Gandhis to all senior leaders of the party, the street fight was organized against the centre over price rise, GST hike and unemployment. Many leaders including Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi were detained.
हम डिस्कशन चाहते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, हम महंगाई का जवाब चाहते हैं सरकार से, और जवाब तय करना, ये सरकार को कटघरे में खड़ा करना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है। लेकिन जिस तरह के अलोकतांत्रिक तरीके से, अनडेमोक्रेटिक तरीके से लोगों को डिटेन किया गया है, मैं समझता हूँ ये अच्छा संकेत नहीं है हमारी लोकतंत्र के लिए।
ये सरकार की ये तानाशाही की एक नजीर आप हिंदुस्तान के लोग देख रहे हैं।
While the Congress party dominated the news during the day, the BJP High Command stirred up things with the Black on Temple Foundation Day allegation.
सारे कांग्रेसी काले कपड़े पहनकर आए थे। प्रचंड रूप से उन्होंने एक संदेश भेजने का प्रयास किया है कि राम जन्मभूमि का जो शिलान्यास हुआ वो, और अब जो भव्य मंदिर बनने जा रहा है, दोनों के साथ हमारा विरोध है।
UP CM also voiced objection to the protest on the anniversary of the day. Foundation of the Ayodhya temple was laid 2 years ago.
आज कांग्रेसियों ने काले कपड़े पहन करके जो प्रदर्शन किया है, यह से राम जन्मभूमि मंदिर निर्माण की तिथि के दिन यह राम भक्तों का अपमान है।
The issue snowballed into a full-fledged face-off.
I'm glad that the Home Minister has noticed our black shirts, because it's not very often that they notice or pay attention to what we say. I'm glad that we caught their attention today. And it's appropriate they're wearing the black shirt today, because it is 3 years ago today, exactly on August 5th, is when Kashmir was dismembered into 3 union territories, and still people have been held under detention in Kashmir.
The initial protest which they were doing, trying to protect this one family, was getting exposed in the entire media. They were destroying the public property, rioting, and it is only for sheer questioning by an institution of the country.
The Congress has raised the price rise issue aggressively, staging multiple protests during the monsoon session. But Friday's protest checked the most boxes. Lots of action, lots of drama. What remains to be seen is whether Congress can build on the momentum. Bureau Report, India Today.
In fact, Congress has been extremely aggressive when it comes to these issues of inflation, but undoubtedly, Milind, there has been some sort of a renewed aggression on the part of the grand old party. The BJP has been saying that this isn't for inflation, this isn't for the people, this isn't for the country. This is about sending a message to the ED and protecting the Gandhis.
Well, yes. In fact, after the protests that shook the entire nation yesterday, when Congress party leaders and the senior leaders were also seen protesting out on the streets, and the way Priyanka Gandhi was dragged and taken inside that vehicle, jumping through barricades, even with Rahul Gandhi, who was protesting at the parliament there. Certainly there's been a message that has been sent through the Congress party, but the BJP also there gunning for the kind of protest that happened, speaking that they do not support, the issues such as Ram Mandir, and which are issues close to the people of this country. But the Congress party's core agenda happened to be to apprise the government of the fact that there is inflation and price rise and economic crisis in the country that also needs to be looked at by the ruling government. Meanwhile, of course, the wearing of the black clothes signified that the Congress has come out in all strength, with senior party leaders also joining in the protest on the street. Therefore, the BJP has also been on the back foot for a day there. Certainly, what will be the kind of follow-up of this protest, because a day of protest for Congress was big, but will they continue this momentum is actually the real question there.